It's not often as a filmmaker you come across a project which grabs you instantly and hits you right in the heart, as it were.
A Graceful Death is an exhibition of paintings of the end of life. It's a very powerful and raw and emotional and wonderful and loving exhibition of what it means to die. It started with the death of my partner who died in 2007, and I charted and painted his last days and his last day.
At first glance it seems a bit macabre and a bit negative to be painting people dying, but it's not about that at all. It's about the grace of dying. It's a subject that nobody wants to talk about, but it's a subject that everybody has to deal with at some point in their lives.
A Graceful Death has grown now to include paintings of other people at the ends of their lives, and I have been very impressed with poetry and writing and ideas that have come in from people who visited, and I include all of those in the exhibition. A Graceful Death has been touring the country and has received very good responses. It's opened up the most necessary, it seems, conversation on the end of life. Everybody everywhere has been touched by the loss of somebody. Everybody everywhere knows what it's like to lose someone. But there's a huge cathartic effect that the exhibition has, that the paintings have on people. And they release something when they stand in amongst the paintings. Neil and I want to make a film on the importance of the effect of a graceful death, and we want to show how it's done. We want to show people's responses.
People need to talk about this. People need to come to terms with death and dying. Other cultures do it, but in the West we take our dying people and shove them in a hospice and hopefully just forget about it. And I'm hoping that this film will bring this to people's consciousness and realise that it's a hopeful thing, it's a good thing, it's fine, it's all part of being a human being.
The result of the paintings, the impression it makes on people, and how it is received by those who come to the exhibition.
What I'd also really like to show, and what really moved me, is the role that art has to play in dealing with these subjects. It's something that people don't really think of. Art isn't just pretty pictures. Art is something that stirs us and moves us and makes us think about things. And all the great films do that. All the great art does that. It looks at our humanity in a way that we might not have grasped ourselves.
I am amazed at how beautiful, how vulnerable and how important it is for people to be visible at the very end of their lives, which is the most important part of their life.
And what we're going to be doing is we'll be filming Antonia making preparations for an exhibition, and we'll have that story arc to go with it, and we'll follow her, and on the way, on the journey that Antonia is making to prepare for this exhibition, we will be talking to people who are survivors, we'll be talking to relatives of people that Antonia has painted, we'll be talking to hopefully some people who are facing this problem themselves in the near future.
It has the most profound effect on people. It reduces people to tears, but never to tears of despair.
I'm hoping that this film will be something that does that, that makes us think and starts a conversation about it.
It's a very important subject, the end of life, death and dying. It'll come to us all. There is a quote which says that most things will happen. No, most things won't happen, but this one will.
So what we're making this video for is to raise some money to make this film. And we need quite a lot of money because it's a very large undertaking, and we would appreciate any contribution you'd make, however small or however large, and hope that our production is a success. Thanks for your time.